Putrajaya, the Court of Appeal on Thursday, March 21, dismissed 3 out of 4 applications by former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak relating to charges of criminal breach of trust and abuse of power involving $42 million, $14 million. Dismissed the appeal and affirmed the decision of the High Court, said Judge Datuk Zabarai Ahmad Yusof, who led a 3-member panel that had heard submissions from the defense and prosecution over 4 days. However, the panel allowed an appeal over the appointment of lawyer Datuk Solomon Abdullah as lead prosecutor in the case and ordered the prosecution to produce his letter of appointment. The appeals dismissed are related to a gag order to prohibit the media from discussing the merits of the case, an application to obtain documents and statements from the prosecution, and a High Court decision to allow Attorney General Tommy Thomas's application to withdraw a certificate to transfer Najib's 7 charges from the Sessions Court to the High Court. The defense will appeal at the federal court over the 3 decisions that went against Najib, while the prosecution will appeal against the decision on Mr. Solomon's appointment. The court granted a stay on the trial pending the appeals. "We will be filing an appeal as soon as possible," said Deputy Public Prosecutor Manoj Karup. Najib was charged for allegedly pocketing $42 million that was linked to SRC International, a former subsidiary of State Fund 1 Malaysia Development Berhad 1 MDB. On July 4 last year, the 66-year-old former Premier claimed trial to 4 of the charges, 3 counts of criminal breach of trust and 1 count of abuse of power. The trial was scheduled to run from February 12 to March 29 this year, but has been postponed due to the 4 appeals filed by his lawyers. The appeals hearing was delayed last week when defense lawyer Tan Sri Shafi Abdullah said his pet dog had jumped on him and injured his wrist. Critics have said that the appeals, mainly procedural, are delaying tactics to allow Najib to remain out of prison. The SRC trial is the first of 4 trials faced by Najib, who has been slapped with a total of 42 charges of corruption and money laundering. 1 MDB is now being wound up after incurring a crippling debt of up to $51 billion, with an alleged $4.5 billion, $6.1 billion, siphoned from its accounts.